In the previous video, we faced an issue of this blank page here, the blank page of customizer. So let's make the solution of this. Go back by clicking this arrow. This is happening because of a plugin conflict. If some plugin conflicts with another plugin, then this kind of weird thing happens. So let's deactivate this progressive app builder plugin for now, just for the moment. We can activate that after finishing the setup. So we have deactivated the progressive app builder, and now let's jump to the customizer again, appearance, and then customize. Now let's see. It's loading. That means it will give us the options now, as it's taking time. Okay, so we got all the options, theme options, with what we required. So now we can set our header according to the theme option we have. So in this part, I'm going to show you how we can add headers in both ways, by adding through customize panel of the theme, and through the custom way of Elementor, making that from scratch. So let's jump to the options, theme options here. So here we will find that header, you can see. Let's click here, and then you will find the general option here. Let's click that here. You can set the height of the header and the style of the header. Let's fix the style first. It's by default it's been set as minimal. Let's click. We can set that as transparent. So it's transparent. We can set as top menu. So you can see it's been added as top menu here. Then we can set that as full screen. So you can see now it's full screen. We have an hamburger, and it opens up with a beautiful looking page, and when we click that, it removes. We have centered navigation. You can see we have center. So if we select this center, then we have to create two menus, which is one for the left side, one for the right side. And when we create a menu for the left side, remember that we have checked, at the bottom we have a few options to check. That for the left side, we need to check left menu bar. For the right side, when we create the right menu item, we need to select that as right menu bar. After selecting those things, it will automatically visible here. Jump to the next, which is medium. Let's preview. This is medium. You can see here will be the logo displayed, and forget about this parts. It's just dummy parts here. Focus on the header part here, which is medium, you can see. Let's jump to the vertical. Okay, you can see now we get our navigation menu as vertical. Here all the pages will be displayed here. And let's go to the last, which is custom header. So in that case, if we have created a custom header from scratch, then we can select that from here. Let's, for example, we can select the minimal, this one. And now if we want to make changes on this header colors, how we can do that? There is an option of background color. We can select background color according to our need. We can select the border bottom color here, which is not needed for now. Let's make it default. So if we want to change the color of this text, so we need to go back, and then we need to come the menu item here. You can see the menu, click here, then we need to scroll a bit down, and then we will find the link color here. Click that. If we select this white color, then you will see the link color gets white. And here it will be the logo. So I will show you how we can set the logo here. If we don't set a logo, so it will take the website name as logo. So let's go back to set a logo here. Here you will find the logo option. Click here. It will ask you to select a logo. Let's select a logo, and then here you will be able to upload the logo. So let's jump to the specific folder of ours. I have selected one. Okay, let's select that. It's asking skip for cropping. Let's skip the cropping here. Okay, as the logo color is black, that's why it's not visible here. So let's change the header color according to the logo. Let's go back again, general. Here we will find the background color. Let's make it white again. And as previously we set it the links color here as white, so now we need to change that again to black. I'm just playing all around just to show you how it works. So let's go back again, clicking here, and come back to the menus here, and simply change the link color here, which is link color. Simply set that as black. Okay, so now we get our white background header and black colored menu items here and a logo. So we can publish that. It will be visible to the entire website. Before publishing that, there is an important thing which is top bar. this is what called topper. So we can place content here for the topper, or we can remove that. So let's go to the topper options by clicking this arrow to go back and back again, and just go a bit down here. Before the header there is an option of topper. You will find that here. Let's click that and go to the general. Here you can see the option of enabling topper. If you uncheck that, the topper will be disappeared from here. Only the header part will stay. If you enable the topper will be visible here. And go back. Oh, it's not taking the effect. Let's check that again. Okay, so we have a bunch of options to play around. We can visible that only for specific devices and many other options here. We can set the padding of the topper and change the colors as like the header. So let's go back to the topper content area. Here you can find the contents of the topper. Click that here and then select template. If you have created any template for this topper, so as we don't have any template, it's showing blank. Or if you want to add any text on the topper, you can also add the text here. Let's go back. If you want to add social media options on the topper, then there is an option which is social. You can add. If you add social, enable this, enable social, then you will get a bunch of options. Social alternative, if you click that, you can select a template if you have created for social media. If you don't have created template, no problem, just come up these options. You can simply put hash and then you will be visible, it will be visible here. The social media icon will be visible here, you can see here. So hash means the link of the social media. So let's add some other links here as hashtag. Sorry, I'm giving a few hashtags here instead of giving any links, social media links. So you can see there is the social media icons visible here. So now we can change the color from here, social media social link color. Let's click here. We can play around with this with the color. Let's make it purple or green, and then let's click the hover color to green. Fine. If you want to increase the social media icon size, then we need to click here, font size. Let's just make it bigger according to your need. So this is how we can add design the top bar of our website. So in that case we don't need the top bar. So let's go back and go to the general option here, click and disable the top bar. So this is the final header we liked. Let's click it publish. So now we can visit the website. So let's paste the URL here. Okay, our header is live, and let's view it on the mobile device also by inspecting. Okay, it's set as iPhone X. So here you can see our logo, the cart icon and menu. If we click menu, it opens the menu items from the left side, and also we can click this, tap this to close on the mobile devices. So let's close this. This is the way of creating a navigation header using the theme customizer. Now I'm going to show you how you can create a header like this from scratch using Elementor. So let's jump to the dashboard. Come to the dashboard here, clicking this, and now let's come to the template. Here you can see template and go to the theme builder. Click this part header here, and after that click this add new header. After that click name your header template here. It will be main header. Let's create template. So as we are creating the header from scratch, so we will not import any of these templates. Let's close this. So let's come up the left side of our dashboard here on Elementor dashboard. So first what we need to take a few sections according to the design of our website. So let's view the sample website from here, which is this one. Here we can see a part for logo and a navigation menu, and at the very right side we have some social media. So we need to take 3 column rows from here. Let's take 3 column row, this one, and we need to adjust the place according to the shape of the header we want. So I'm just making drag and drop just for making the perfect placement of the header items. So let's drag the site logo from here. If we have already added the site logo through the customizer, then the site logo will be automatically visible here. Let's drag and drop this site logo item here. Yes, our site logo is visible here as we have set the site logo from the customizer. But if we don't see anything here, if it shows blank here, then we can do this through another way, which is adding image here as logo. So let's remove that. and come to this option, which is image. You can see image. Simply drag and drop that here. It will take a big place because it's a thumbnail. So come back to here, click. We can set the logo and simply come back to this insert media. Click here. Whenever we select something, we need to click this insert media. Click, and now we can see the logo here as image, but it is not clickable because we need to add a link here. So let's come to this option, link. You can see which is link. We need to select that to custom URL, and then we need to place the link of our main directory, which is this one. So let's paste it here, and then the logo option is ready. But if we use this site logo, by default all the things will get here. And also we can adjust the size of the image by clicking. If you click that on the left side, you will get a bunch of options, and we need to open this style. Let's click that here, style, and then we can adjust the width of the image. You can see. So I'm taking it this 100%. So let's go to the second part, which is navigation menu. So let's click here, and it will show us to add some options from the Elementor. So what we need a navigation. Let's search that option from here, and AV. So what we need is the nav menu item here. Let's drag and drop that here. Okay, so by default it's showing the main menu one, but we need to select our expected menu, which is main menu 2 or our main menu. So let's select that here. Okay, now we can see that it's showing our main menu here. We will customize the styling later. Let's add a few social medias here. So again, click here. It will open the Elementor dashboard. And now what we need social icons. Let's search. Simply drag and drop these social icons here. Okay, so social icon here, we can see it's we have the options to customize. We have the options to add more options here. We can choose whatever social media we want, and we can rename the social media. We can link the social media here according to our social media platform, and we can also choose the color scheme of this social media. If we select custom, then we will be able to add the color from here, which is primary. Let's change that as black, and the secondary color will be the middle one, which is red. So we can play around with these options. For now we can keep the official color, and we can also set the shape of the social media by clicking this. So we have three options: rounded, square, and circle. So let's set that as according to the sample one. So let's make it square, sorry, circle. So now it's circled, so we need to adjust the size of this social media. Sorry for that. Okay, icons and size here, so we can make it small a bit. Let's make it 14. So when we size up the social media icons, it's not showing in the perfect place, so we need to center align this social icons from the row. So let's click it here. Let's click it here and come to this left option, which is vertical aligned. Is been set as default. We need to select that as middle. So when we select that as middle, our social media icons comes to the middle. We can do the same thing for our logo. Let's select that and come to the vertical align. Here we can see, so need to select that as middle. Okay, so here we can see on the sample website we have a background, transparent background image for the header section. We can also do that. Let's come to this menu section, edit section, and we can select that from the styling here. You can see, click that here, and we can set the background type as classic. Then we will find the option of adding image. Click image. Let's find the shape if we have here. Not that one. Let's go to bottom. Maybe the image is missing. So if you have any background image for your header, you can set that and simply insert that. And you can set the color also from here. In that case, we are going to set the color of the background, header background. We need to set that as white. But when we want to scroll the page, we need to see that as transparent. So we can simply make the transparency of this header background simply like this. You can make the transparency from here. Okay, let's click outside. So the header part for desktop device is ready. And all by the way, we forgot to add the social media links here. Let's click here and come back to the content and open up any social media. You can place links from here. Also, you can set, if you want to open that social media on another new tab, you can simply click this setting icon and open in new window. You need to select that. You can set the alignment also. So there are tons of styling options here. You can just simply play around using the styling options. You can also add icon hover. Currently it's none. If you set that as grow, whenever you hover an icon, it will just pop a little bit up. It seems nice. Let's come back to the main navigation item. Currently we can see there is underline here, and also there is hover color here. So let's click this pencil icon, come back to this styling of dashboard of Elementor. So we don't need the underline pointer, so let's come to the pointer here. You can see pointer and uncheck that, set that to none, so we will not see any pointer anymore. And if we want to change the hover color, the font families, font size, everything, we will find that on the styling option here. So we have all the options here to make the changes of this navigation item. So let's go to the styling of look of this header part on different devices. So let's jump to this option here, responsive mode. You can find here, click. So let's come to the tablet view. By default on the tablet, it converts the navigation item to hamburger, so it seems okay. Let's click and see, but when we click that, it makes the other side bigger, so we don't need that. So let's come back to this option here, the dashboard of Elementor, and click the content. So what we need to do, we need to come back, go down and select this full width, enable this, and now if we click that hamburger here, it will show on bottom of this header. We can also center align this navigation items if we want. So let's come back to this option, center. Not this one. Let's come back to this styling and drop down. Oh, it's not here. It's come back to the content again. It's here, which is align. Currently it's aside. We need to make that center. So the alignment of the menu items is here. Again, I show you content, and then go bottom, align, click aside, and set that as center. Okay. So for the tab items, tab devices, we set the header. We can change the color of hamburger. We can change the color of hover, background, and everything on the styling tab. So let's go to the mobile mode, mobile devices. Again, come back to the responsive mode, click and click mobile. We can see how it looks on mobile devices. At the top we have the logo, in the middle we have the hamburger, and the bottom we have the social media. If we click the navigation bar, hamburger, all the menu items will be displayed here, and it will be open over the page. So as we are designing the header part from scratch and using Elementor, that's why it's different from the customizer, and we can, as it's from scratch, so we can make the header part any whatever our requirement is, whatever we want to have, we can make that. Also, if we want to have this menu bar as pop-up, as like this sample website on mobile devices, let's preview. If we click that on mobile devices, it opens up as sorry, not pop-up, it's opened up as a sidebar from here. It's kind of off canvas, so we can also do that. using Elementor. We have the pop-up or model element on Elementor. So this is a bit advanced work. So in this part I am not covering that thing. Let's keep it simple as possible. So I'm publishing this header part. To publish that, I come up this option at the bottom, publish. If we click that publish, it will ask the condition if we want to set the header for the whole website or not, if we want to set this header on specific pages or specific parts of the website or not. So we have plenty of options here. So if we set that now as enter site, this header part will be visible on the website. So let's save that. Okay, it gives up a notification of hooray, your header is live. So let's check that it's true or not. Let's copy this URL and open in a new tab. Okay, now we have the header we just created from scratch. On the next part, I will show you how we can set the custom header according to our sample using the Elementor, and I will create that from scratch.